once you found your passion with cooking, what was your first gig that you was getting paid for?
Oh man, I was a dishwasher at Franklin Terrace in Michigan.
Michigan. Are you from Michigan?
Yeah, born and raised. What up though? 313 all day. You know.
already know. We gonna shout Michigan out 313. You feel me?
Represent.
Yeah.
But that's how I started. I was at Franklin Terrace. I was on the dishes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like a week later, one of the guys on the line called out,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when I was working with my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law got me the job.
Word. Okay. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out, Big Chris. They was like, hey, can you make this? Are you good with cooking? I said, yeah, I'll try it. So they got me out there, I'm making my thing. Did what they asked me to.
Okay.
They liked it so much they said, you don't have to worry about washing dishes no more. We're gonna make you a cook. So that was like my first cook job. I actually got paid about $12 an hour, and I was only like 14.
Whoa. Okay. Wow, being at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Being at the right place at the right time.
But I couldn't work a lot. I had to go to school, so I was only the weekends. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is the only time I really was working.
Okay, so with the weekends, what did you learn while you was there working? Because it seems like that's the busiest times for a restaurant.
Right, but mind you, it was a senior citizen home. This place
okay,
was a senior citizen.
okay.
So it's like, the family does come out more on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
And I pretty much learned dietary needs. It just taught me to ask people, what are they allergic to? And if I meet them, or what is something you don't eat, or with the ladies, what's something you haven't tried before. Right. So I've always just learned to learn what they don't like, what they can't eat.
Yeah.
And then it helps me, gauge better than what I can kind of prepare them, or what they might like, something like.
Okay. Well, that's hard, man. I mean, a lot of times that I can see as you was a young man asking questions, and the fact that you were still asking questions, it kind of just replicates what your life been about. You've always been curious. You've always wondered, hey, how can this be how can this be better for you? Like you asked your grandma, how can I help you in the kitchen? This tastes good. I want to learn how to make it too. Let's make it together. Let me make it one time for you. So I'm pretty sure you made some meals for your grandma, and after she taught you how to cook. So that's what's up. I've actually had a chance to be in the kitchen. I was at Langston University. Shout out 5 Strong Scholarship. They had a chance to give me a scholarship to go out to Oklahoma, and I spent a year at Langston University.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was, out of my element, uncomfortable. That's where I grew to just be another great individual. I learned a lot of things out there, like the Black Wall Street. I learned more about Black Wall Street, and we're gonna get into that since we were talking about that. But since I was talking about the kitchen, I learned just a few things. I definitely learned how to handle myself in the kitchen. I can go in my house now and not really, worry about burning down the house, because I had experience to cook some burgers, cook some omelets for the college kids, college teens, and it was a cool experience. If I had a chance to recommend a college job, that would actually be it. Working for the school, getting paid, it was working with my schedule, my school schedule. I was with my friends, and it was a beautiful time.
And learning people on campus too,
Oh yeah, I met everybody. Everybody knew me because we worked in the cafeteria. They knew me as the guy from Atlanta who in the cafeteria, and that's all they saw me. Like I was definitely in that cafeteria every day, making my money, making my bread, and then going to class. So
that's what's up.
Yeah. So I didn't make them 5-star meals like you was doing, but I was definitely making some mean omelets. I could tell you that, cheesy omelets.
Oh, mind you, it come from a lot of practice. I can't flex. I've messed up. I've burnt a few things.
Oh yeah.
And I've
What's the? Yeah. Have you burned someone meal like while you was cooking it for them before they got it? Has it been that bad?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't.
That's what's up. That means you're a professional.
I haven't done that. The only thing I have done is I've undercooked something before. But it was like a batch of like a whole lot of food at one time. I was working at the Congress Center.
Oh wow!
And with them, they make you put everything in like combi machines, and like you got like roasters that are like as big as doorways
for to fit the crowd and everything. Right. Wow, that's crazy.
Because you feeding hundreds, like damn near almost a couple of thousand. So
wow,
that food is rolling.
Wow. So what taught you from that? Like, I mean, of course not to undercook, but what lesson was it? What kind of mistake you felt you made to undercook it? So, you feel what I'm saying?
Time. I felt like I had enough time, but I was just so knowing that I had so many other projects I had to do. And I think when I did that first, I didn't check that last. You know what I'm saying? I just kept going and going and going, and I just left it, man. You know, as you just leave something in, you just be like, all right, it's cool. And then when you set the timer, you forget that, hey, you cooking more than what you normally do. So that time is you'll have to add it on. So
yeah. So you had a lot on your plate at the time. A lot of things was kind of, and you know, that's life. That's a good scenario for life. You know, a lot of things happen at once. You can't, you know, maintain. But maybe you would have took that step back, a little breath, reassess what all you got going on. It could have been avoided.
Oh yeah.
So that's what's up.
But I do prefer it. I'm glad it was more undercooked than overcooked because we still just had time to finish it, cook it. And
oh wow! So y'all even came back and finished it?
Yeah, everything was good. Everything was all good.
Boom! Look at that.
It was the day of, so won't he do it? You know.
I know. I was just about to say that. Yeah. You know, shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Alex, T, Britt, y'all came through. I want to show y'all much love. Thank y'all for coming to the live. You know, we are live at My Fusion Radio in the podcast studio with the head chef at The Real Milk and Honey.